Good morning, everyone. Oh, it is early. I'm in the house. It's raining today, and I have quite a bit of picking to do with this quilt because yesterday when I finished up my work day, I realized that this block is on upside down, but it's not just this one, it's this one too. So I'm going to remove this sashing, take it apart of that row, and then this corner piece has to come off, this block has to be undone, and this block has to be undone. So I have my seam ripper, I have my little snips, and I have my tiny little sharp scissors. And I'm going to sit here this morning and unpick all of these stitches and spend some time with the bird. So there's Poppy over there, and here is Pepper, and she's the one that you guys hear most of the time. She's sitting right up there. So I'll hang out with the birds. I'm waiting for my daughter to get here. We're going to go pick up her husband from his first little deployment. So it should be an exciting day, and yeah. We're going to sit here and unpick all these pieces. So here I am. I've been seam ripping. It is not one of my favorite things to do. I don't imagine many of you actually enjoy undoing the work that you've done. So let me show you what I've decided to do. Instead of removing this whole entire, pardon me, bottom row, this is what I've done. I picked the seam of this bottom sashing all the way up into this green block, and then I stopped. So I'm going to leave that attached there. And then I came up to where this bottom row connects to this sashing, and I removed those stitches all the way up into the green block, and I'm going to leave it because I think that now I can just remove these stitches here and separate this whole piece, and then remove this sashing and this bottom corner sashing. Flip my two blocks the right way, sew together this as a unit, and then sew it back onto the green block. Then sew it back onto this sashing, and then attach this bottom sashing. So this might be the lazy quilter's way of fixing this mistake. However, it's going to save myself a lot of time unpicking this whole row, taking all of this off. I just think that that's probably unnecessary. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and remove this piece now. And my daughter will be here maybe in about an hour, so that gives me a good amount of time to get this done and get all of these little bits of strings off and press this flat again. And then I'll come back this afternoon and reattach this piece and hopefully get the rest of this top together. We will see how it goes. Okay, it's afternoon. We just got back from picking up Austin. I'll show a short little clip of a video of him coming home. We're so proud of him and really glad that we could share that part of our life with you. That's exciting. So before we left, I did pick apart these blocks. So now I can turn them the right side up, and I'll just need to make sure that I'm more focused when I add my blocks because that is not fun having to pick that apart. So this is what I did. Hopefully I explained it clear enough earlier, but this is the bottom sashing. That's still attached. This block is a little bit loose so that I can reattach these once this is put back together, and then attach it to this top sashing. So really I don't think that's that bad. It could have been way worse. It could have been a block in the middle of the quilt somewhere, and I caught it just in time. So yeah, could have been a lot worse. Alright, we're getting ready to have some storms come in today, and I hope you're having a fantastic day. Let me see how much I can get done now until I have to go pick up our other kiddo from school. Yay, Austin!
Yeah!
He made it home!
It wasn't actually that bad. I've been doing around books.
Yay! Alright, the storm's getting ready to come in. It's supposed to be really bad today with like chance of tornadoes and hail. And to be really honest, with those tall trees out there, almost think it's probably better to go inside, even though I have so much work to do. Plus, when it's pouring down rain and I have to go to the little girl's room, I have to walk from out here into the house and then all the way back to the bathroom. So I'm wondering if I should just keep sewing or go in. I think I'm gonna wait it out just a little bit longer. So it cleared up a little bit, and I was able to reassemble that last row that we've been talking about. That's back on there. All the blocks are in the right direction. And then I assembled the last 3 rows, and they all have the bottom sashing on them, and they're ready to be attached to the quilt. But I have to go pick up my kiddo. And so let's back up so you can see. Sorry, it's going to be shaky. Squeezing in through here. That is where we are. And then once those last 3 rows are attached, we'll add a border and start quilting this quilt. It seems like it's taking forever, but I've had short work days because we've been so busy this week. And look, I wanted to show you. I still have some sashing strips from the original 1 yard of fabric, so I had plenty of sashing. So out of the 3 yards that I bought of the blue fabric, I've used 1 yard so far, and I still have extra sashing cut, so I'm going to have plenty of this blue fabric for this quilt. And again, there we are. Okay, tomorrow is Saturday and I'm going to be working so I can catch up, and so I'll probably see you tomorrow afternoon. Bye everyone.